Hello and good day. This is Dr. Peter from Croesus Asset Management again with a weekly outlook. If you live in Europe, you'll see it for yourself in your own life how living conditions are getting worse and worse. Even if you belong to the absolute upper class, the upheavals of the coming years will not pass you by without leaving a trace. This is a general error of those who cause this crisis. In Ukraine, the signs continue to point to a war of attrition. In the Taiwan Strait, American foreign policy continues to focus on escalation. And this until we finally get a general conflagration no matter where. In the markets, the hope of a slower rise in the US key interest rate continues to prevail. It has still not got around there that money replaces neither production nor services. Some learn by thinking, others only by pain. In large parts of Europe, the energy supply is being further restricted. In France alone, only 45% of the nuclear reactors are on the grid. In Germany, the energy supply is being further reduced and further development is even prohibited by law. The consequences for the economy and the population are dramatic, but part of an overarching reorganization. In the meantime, the Saudi prince and energy minister have also noticed that the price of all raw materials in the world is rising dramatically, above all gas, but not oil, which in times of galloping inflation must of course be displeasing, which is why they are now starting to cut back on oil production. Not only to keep the gas producers afloat, but also themselves. A further deterioration in the world supply of grain must also be expected in the coming years, especially because fertilizer from Ukraine and Russia will be lost. This loss cannot be compensated, not even if biomass increases worldwide due to increased carbon dioxide reduction by humans. Croesus Asset Management is present and invested in all the major assets. And next week there will be a program here on the performance of our house in the past months of August. If you follow my articles on Medium, you know that we also make money in the crisis and that we also take advantage of opportunities where markets collapse. But according to the law of balance, new markets are created elsewhere. And every factory that is currently being shut down in Germany is being built somewhere else. There, less attention is paid to environmental protection or social standards for the employees. But we in Germany can have a clear conscience because we pay 10 times as much for gas, no longer produce nuclear power ourselves, but buy it from our neighbors and transport our goods on cargo bicycles. The last will be first and the first last, Matthew 20:16. So we are within the bounds of normality. Croesus Asset Management is calm about the future, even though we know that many cannot read the signs of the times, or only when it's too late. Get informed. Visit our website. Try us out. I look forward to seeing you. Yours sincerely, Dr. Peter Reinhardt.